Good morning. Let's start today with a very basic truth. The person who contacts the most people will be the biggest winner. Let me repeat that for you. The person who contacts the most people will be the biggest winner. One more time, just to make sure you got it. The person who contacts the most people will be the biggest winner. Now, I want to address a very important issue. Not everyone wants to be a big winner. Do you only want to add a few people on your green organics front line? Do you just want to make enough additional income to get by? That's great. It's your business. You can do with it whatever you want. Get 3 people on your front line. Make sure they're great people, and then help them duplicate. In time, you will see your income grow. But what if you want more? What if you aren't content with being average? What if you want to make big money? What if you want to have a huge front line in order to maximize your income? What if your goal is to achieve the 15363 ADBV plan and be making $10,000 a month within 5 months? Then you'll need to pay close attention to this information. And you'll have to determine that you are going to work the numbers. That's really what it's all about. You'll hear me say it 1,000 times. Building a successful green organics business is a numbers game. It's really very simple. Some people you talk to are going to say yes. Probably more are going to say no. Yikes! I know, but that's the truth. It won't hit you so hard if you just figure most people will say no. But here's the flip side of that truth. Enough people will say yes. You simply have to talk to enough people to make sure enough say yes, to make sure your business grows as large as you want it to. The primary way you build your green organics business with the Ultimate Success Team is through leads. People who are looking for a home-based business. Does that mean they're all going to want to join green organics? Now, I believe they should, but the truthful answer is no. The truthful answer is that it's not for everyone. And here's some more truth. At the beginning, you're going to have to talk to more people because you're learning how to do it. Now, yes, I do 90% of the selling for you through the system, but you're the one who will be building the relationship with them over the phone. And in most cases, you will still be the one to ask them the final question. Do you want to join us and make $100,000 a year? You're learning how to handle questions and objections. You're learning how to be the kind of confident leader people want to follow. It will take talking to more people to get the yeses you want to get. So how many people do you need to talk to? Well, that depends on your dreams and goals. But let's look at one scenario. Let's assume you are working your business on a part-time basis. That's going to be true for the majority of your team in the beginning. Let's also assume that when you make a commitment, you keep it. The commitment you've made is to invest in at least 50 leads a month. So let's assume you get 5 leads a day, and your commitment is to speak to at least 2 new people a day. I'm not talking about just calling people. You've only met your personal commitment to 2 if you talk to them. To be honest, that should be the minimum commitment you make toward building your business if you really are serious about making it grow. And hey, if you're on a roll and you have time, there's no reason to stop at just 2. Not all of those 5 people are going to answer when you call. That's okay, because the next day you're going to have a pool of 8 people to call from in order to speak to 2, because you've already spoke to 2 of them the night before, remember? So let's assume you're going to do this 6 days a week, which means you will have talked to 12 people a week, or just about 50 people a month. See how the numbers are adding up? Now, what can you expect from these numbers? Every scenario will be different. But on an average, you can expect to sign up at least 3 of those 50. Not too good, you say? Well, let's keep inspecting the numbers. And keep in mind, your averages might be lower while you're building your skills and learning your business. Give yourself time to learn, because then your averages will get higher. Now, let's look at those numbers. You've signed up 3 members on your front line in your first month. And since your team will be doing the same thing, you've now got 12 people on your team. You maintain your commitment of 2 people a day, making sure you also work with your existing team members as a great sponsor. My guess is that as you see your business growing, you're going to talk to more, but let's just stick with your commitment. 2 people a day, 12 a week, 50 a month, 4.5 weeks a month. 3 new members each month. In 5 months, you'll have reached your goal of 15, 363, 80 BV. You'll be making $10,000 a month. I mean, wow, and it will become easier and easier as you go because your new prospects will be blown away by how fast your team is growing. And that's just the beginning. You're probably full-time by now and talking to tons of people or simply hanging out on a beach somewhere. But our scenario is for a commitment of 2. And I want you to see how small numbers can add up. You should keep doing what got you here because the best way to lead a team is to continue doing what they are doing and then sharing your experiences. So here is the moral of this story. Decide on your commitment, then do it. Work the numbers. Make the numbers work for you. Be consistently consistent. There is no secret to success in green organics. It really is a simple matter of numbers. Now, repeat after me. The person who contacts the most people will be the biggest winner. Ingrain that in your brain and go have an ultimate day.